Scrap wood challenge. Moi versus moi. Rules are as follows. 1. Use any scrap wood you can find in the wood yard. Number 2. Time limit 8 hours. And lastly, you can use any consumables or accessories you can find in the workshop. Found an awesome pallet. Yeah, and I know I said whatever's in the workshop, but this will be in the workshop in a sec. In the wood yard, won't it? Because I'm bringing it there. Get out the way, big man. I'm knackered. That jog was the furthest I've run in for 4 years. I dropped the microphone as well. Right, wait till you see what I found yet. For this pallet, what I found on my travels. Nice pine pallet. That'll do for me. Just what I need. Right. I'll break that down tomorrow because I've got to get on with the toy box today.
The following day.
Mark, I need your advice, mate. Trying to break these pallets down, it's a pain in the ass. I've got myself one of these pallet busters. You're the pallet man. Give me some advice. What do you reckon?
Right, Karl, some tips. Tell every pallet that they are real wood and not to listen to the hate. Don't get angry busting pallets. If you're feeling frustrated woodworking, go bust some pallets. Get a pneumatic denailer, Karl, and shoot the nails out. Mate, you're old. Your shoulders are going to thank you for this. Don't go banging the nails out, or bang the nails out, but let Jakob do it. Get a metal detector, or that free pallet is going to cost you a lot. Final tip, Karl, wear some longer shorts. No pallet needs to look up and see that. They're not going to want to come away from the pallet nicely. Know what I'm saying? Pants.
Yeah! An easy one. Got Jacob's axe. Get off.
I don't even know what I'm going to make yet. I'm just going to hope I get a good idea when I see something. I could probably do something with this guy.
I'm not sure if that counts.
Yeah, it's just off of an old job that we did a couple of years ago.
Go on then. What I'm going to do now is use this awesome jig. What you can do with this is you can run this straight edge against your fence, and it means you can put a nice clean edge on that side, and then you can whip it round and put a clean edge on the opposite side, so then there's two parallel sides, if that makes sense, right, e-defenders?
Where the hell are my defenders? Not on that.
I need a load of pieces at 500 because that's how wide my going to be, and I need a load of pieces at 460 because that's how high it's going to be. I'm just going to chop away, do a load of each, and hopefully I'll have enough. If not, I'll have to mill some more up. I've got the worst cameraman in the world, just to let you know. Look, do you like Jake's bed? This is what he made for his final exam on the apprenticeship. Anyway, follow me. I'm just going to stop, actually I'm going to stop moaning. I was just going to moan about having sand all then. Instead of moaning, I'm going to give you a little tip. So when you've got loads of edges, sand like this, I've got tons over there as well. Put them in a batch, like so, all the same way up. I'm jogging, so I ain't got long. I've been going about an hour and a half. So I need to get this shimmy in This has actually been over a couple of days, but the amount of milling, yeah, stop moaning, don't moan about the milling. Right, they're all nice and flat now, clamped together. All I have to do now is sand it like it's one flat panel.
Do you not line me up, Dad? I don't find it funny. I'll knock you out in a minute.
Can't really make a jig to keep everything square. Well, not in the head at the time I've got now. I'm just going to have to go with it. So it's going to be glue, brads, keep it as square as I can. Jake, you time-lapse me, baby.
Now I know most people don't have a CNC, so I'm going to show you how you can flatten this using a hand plane. Now I take a straight edge, and I'm just using a ruler, and I reference it on my workpiece and use a pencil to mark all the high spots. Then I can clamp this down, take my hand plane and remove all the pencil marks. Now I have one side flat, I can flatten the other side using a thicknesser. Now because this is only small, it has a high chance of kickback, so to reduce that from happening, I'm going to attach it to this long board, and this will just support my workpiece for me. There's a few ways I can attach my workpiece to my board. First one being hot glue. Secondly, I could use screws, but just to be careful on my planer blades. And lastly, what I'm going to do is double-sided sticky tape.
All I'm doing now on this, can you guess what it is yet, by the way? I don't, no, it's not a tunnel, Jake. I'm just filling these bits in here so it just looks flush. So as you can see at this side, oof, it's heavy. It's got gaps there, so I'm just cutting pieces just to fill in there. And then I'm gonna get the belt sander on here and flatten everything down. Don't need to clamp that bad boy. Put a round over on the top and on the side.
I hope this comes out easy because I got all the spray and the tape on, so I should do.
It's not stuck to it at all, it's just the silicone and brad nails.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Nice.
I'm making these little round feet, and the easiest way I found to do them is using a hole saw, just cutting through this pine, and the bit that comes out of there is what I use for the round feet. Works really well. This drill is super unpowerful. You have to be really slow. So I'll just show you the last one. I need a powerful drill press. Ain't got no pennies to buy one. Nice little foot. Is it called a foot?
Yeah.
Leg. That's not a leg, is it? It's a foot. Anyway.
Call it a toe.
Yeah, big toe. Super glue. Speed things up a bit. Just sprayed myself in the face. Looks like a 1950s radiator. Oh, it wears like a cast iron radiator as well. Right, one last sand and then add some finish. I'm just just going to add a bit of this. Ooh, nice. Wax, just on the top and the front and the back, not on the insides. Nice and green and treated. Can't beat a treated pallet. I mean, that looks lovely. Right, where are you up to? You've only got about an hour left. I've done mine.
Yeah, I've just finished sanding it. I'd sanded from 120 all the way up to 2000, and I've just cleaned it. I've just cleaned it with white spirits in between each one to get rid of the epoxy
So
residue.
you've got any scratches on it? Not bad. Right, I'll tell you what then, get some finish on it and I'll call our special judge, see who's going to pay for that Chinese.
Could you not find anyone more qualified to do this?
Well, I tried, but everyone else I asked wasn't available. Jake, you're going to come round here so people can see you cry when you lose. Anyway, yeah, so... No, I thought the king of or the Grand Master of scrap and reclaimed should be a good option for this. So we thought you'd be good for this because the amount of stuff you've rooted through in Norwich to make things in the past sounded like a good option for us.
Right, so two very different projects. I'm not a massive epoxy fan, as you know, but I'm trying not to let that cloud my judgment, and that piece looks fantastic. I think it looks really nice. The pallet wood bench I love the style of it, really nice. I love the ingenious use of a hole saw cutout for feet. I think that's really clever. I think I'm going to go with... Oh, man. I still haven't made a decision.
Drum roll. Got anxiety.
I'm going to go with the bench.
Yes!
I'm going to go with the bench. That was you, Karl.
Yeah. So guess what? Get in your pocket. Free Chinese for me.
Oh, unlucky, Jacob. Sorry.
Yeah. As soon as I saw him get that epoxy out, Keith, I was like, you're onto a loser there, mate. And I didn't tell him.
The finish. The finish on that looked immaculate, though. It looked really nice.
Yeah, the oak's beautiful as well, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely bit of wood.
Yeah, I just didn't tell him that you didn't like epoxy. I just let him crack on. All right. Oh, thanks a lot, Keith, for doing this for us. And
No worries, anytime.
have a great Christmas, mate. And
You too.
We'll catch you soon.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.
See you later.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check this one out, and we'll catch you on the next one.